For me, growing up in the 90s, pixel art was the norm. That's the way you got all your games, whether it be on Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis. That was the way games were designed. Nowadays, it's great to see that game companies, and mainly indie developers, have embraced this and creating some fantastic platformers and shooters using pixel art. So that's what made me come to the realization of today to bring you the top 5 modern pixel art games. Let's go, guys. And welcome to Savage Gamer. How you like the new setup, guys? Finally moved in. Got everything going. I'll probably be doing a room tour soon, so you guys might want to check that out. But that's not what you guys are here for right now. You're here to see what my picks for the top 5 modern pixel art games. And I got a couple of good ones for you in store for you guys. As you guys know, I absolutely love these style of games. I've grown up playing them, and they mean a lot to me. So these are my personal 5. If you guys have other games that you like, please throw them down in the comments section down below, or join the Discord, join the conversation with me. You never know, I'll be on there a lot, so will a few other fans. So please join, have a discussion. But without further ado, let's get it started, guys. At number 5, we have Sonic Mania. Now, this is a game I have a lot of love for. Being a Sonic fan growing up in the 90s, Sonic held a special place in my heart. And given the bumpy road Sonic had been on in the past, it was a welcome change to return to form. Sonic Mania has tight controls and plays like a love letter to Sonic fans all over the world. Developed by several fans that were hired on by Sega to actually design the game, you can definitely tell a lot of love and passion went into this project. The controls are tight, the stage design is retro enough and it reminds you of a lot of old levels of Sonic, but also has a lot of new twists on it as well. Being able to play as Sonic and Tails was a lot of fun, and there's a lot of challenge to be had in this game. Old school Sonic fans, as well as new Sonic fans, have a lot to enjoy with this title. And I'm so hoping Sonic continues down this path, and I hope Sega learned a valuable lesson from fans and how to design a great Sonic game. I look forward to another one in this series. Number 4, we have Dead Cells. This one caught me off guard. When this released, I didn't know a lot about it, and I picked it up. And I was so pleasantly surprised with this title. Being almost like a Metrovania style game, there's a lot of backtracking and a lot of puzzle solving. But that's not a bad thing. It reminds me so much of old school Super Metroid as well as Castlevania Symphony of the Night. If you've played those games, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It has very fluent, tight controls. The jump mechanics are on point. It has a lot of cool leveling up system. It's like light action RPG Metrovania style game, and they did everything right with this title. I enjoyed playing this one so much, and for me personally, it's a fantastic game for the Switch. That pick up and play nature, being able to bring it on the go, just makes it great. But if you don't have a Switch, you can also pick it up on PlayStation 4. At number 3, we have you know what? I'm not going to be equipped to talk about this one. I know someone who's been playing this game far more than me, and will have a lot better insight than me on this one. Take it away, Coffee.
Thanks for having me, Savage. I feel like a news anchor. So I'm here to talk about Stardew Valley because, as Savage and my other friends know, I've been playing this game like non-stop for the last month. I'm a little late to the party, but my friends have been having to tell me to stop tending to my turnips and play some Blackout with them recently. So Stardew Valley is an amazing game. It's so imaginative, it's so colorful, so funny and interesting. It lets you do everything at your own pace, from advancing your skills to completing quests. Like Harvest Moon and Animal Crossing, it's one of those games that's hard to put down and step away from because you're always wanting to find out what the next day will bring. What will the weather be like? What's that weird lady in the purple cart selling for way too much money today? What's the lowest level of the mine? Where the hell is Leah so I can give her some goat cheese and make her love me? There are so many subtle and immersive aspects of this game that keep it interesting. Sometimes when it's storming and I have my headphones on, the strange noises and loud thunder genuinely scare me. Sometimes when I hear a train passing through town, I go to watch it just to read the graffiti, because it's funny. There's a quest where the mayor asks you to find his missing underwear, only for you to find it in the local farmer's bedroom that you can't enter until you become friends with her. The art and music is beautiful, and the game design is fun and compelling with some mystery thrown in there too. I'm still trying to figure out what this weird gate is behind the train station. And I love the game so much that I don't want to look it up and ruin the surprise for myself. Whether you want to harvest until every last tile on your farm is a super crop, play the bisexual field of young singles in your area until you can create a family of slaves who do farm work for you, or play Journey of the Prairie King over and over again until you finally freaking win. This game will keep almost anyone entertained. It wraps you up in the story and characters until you're so emotionally invested that you tell your real-life fiance about your plans to propose to a purple-haired NPC who loves cauliflower and built a robot with human emotions.
I think I might propose to Maru soon.
Oh yeah.
You jealous?
Very.
Her dad's kinda onto us though. It's a great game with hours and hours of entertainment value, and most impressive of all is that it was made by like one dude who just had a passion and a talent. I know this game's been out for like 2 years, and most of you have probably played it, and if you haven't, you probably don't really plan to, but definitely give it a chance if you haven't already. It definitely deserves to be considered one of the best modern pixel games. So, back to you, Savage.
At number 2, we have Undertale. Oh man. There is such a large fan base for this game, and at first I didn't understand why, until I picked up the game and gave it a chance. This is a very, very, very unique game. Gameplay can branch anywhere from your standard RPG to almost like a bullet hell shooter at times, which is weird to have those two together. It also has very, very much like point-and-click adventure style game elements to it as well. The game rewards multiple playthroughs, and it will know what you did the last game. If you did something screwed up, the game's gonna remember it and probably punish you for you down the road. Try to hack it and get around it, it will remember that as well. It's a very cool, unique design with multiple upon multiple endings. The characters are very endearing and very memorable. Lots of people cosplay these characters because they're very memorable. I will never forget my first playthrough on it, and it reminds me so much at times of almost like Earthbound, which I absolutely love Earthbound. But it just has such a unique and quirky feel to it that it's one of those games that comes around very seldom, and it's one of those games that I hope other people take notice of and try to build their own unique games using kind of some of the designs that they used in this, because this deserves the spot at number 2, and I highly recommend anyone and everyone go out and play this game. At number 1, I had no choice, Octopath Traveler. This game completely fucking blew me away. Square Enix is back, and they are back in a big way with this one. This is what they excel at, 2D RPGs. This is an amazing accomplishment. The amount of just general sales that this game garnished on release blew me away. I did not expect this game to be as good as it was or to sell as well as it did. And I hope this is a lesson to Square about good game design and story trumps graphics. And don't get me wrong, I love graphics, but this game was amazing. Branching storylines, branching endings, very familiar turn-based RPG mechanics, but it's been so long since we really had a AAA old school RPG that it was so refreshing. And just the way they designed the art in this game is pixel art, but at the same time, some of the backdrops are just beautiful. The characters are very memorable. The dialogue was fantastic. Gameplay is very classic old school RPG, which I absolutely loved. And I think for a new generation, it caught them off guard. And being an Switch exclusive also helped it, because a lot of people love classic games on the Switch. This is one of those ones you definitely don't want to sleep on. You definitely need to pick this up if you're a Switch owner, and if you're an RPG fan, do yourself a big favor and pick this one up, because this one is a definite own in the library of the Switch, and I highly, highly recommend it. And that'll do it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my picks for the top 5 pixel art games. If you guys have any thoughts or concerns, please leave them in the comments down below. As always, please make sure you comment and subscribe. And join the Discord. I have a link for it down below. I'm always looking forward to more people joining the conversation, helping me to come up with new video ideas. Or if you just want to talk to me about different things, the link is down below. I definitely want to thank my guest, Coffee. She was very helpful and insightful on her comments on Stardew Valley. If you guys would love to hear more of her content, her link down below for her Twitch as well as her YouTube is in the description down below. So please go over there and sub and follow her on Twitter. If you do, you probably will see me, or at least hear me, during the live streams of Call of Duty. We're usually on there playing. I think she actually has a video of some of our craziest moments on there, so you get to see a side of me that you might not see here on YouTube. It's really funny. I always enjoy playing with those guys. And she also always helps me with my thumbnails and some of my other small things in my videos, so I want to thank her a lot for that. Again, her information is down below. But other than that, guys, I want to thank all my new subscribers. We're sitting at 424 right now. We're closing in on that 500 mark. I can't wait to hit to that. I want to thank all you guys for that. And other than that, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching the video. But as always, stay savage.